Hey everyone, I've been seeing this Steelcase Gesture Chair pop up all over lately. Everyone from remote workers to home office setups keeps mentioning it. I finally pulled the trigger and got one in the Cogent Connect Merlot color to test it out for a few weeks, and honestly, it's been a noticeable upgrade from my old chair. If you're curious about the details, the link is in the description so you can see the current price and specs on Amazon. First thing that stood out was the Connect fabric. It's 100% polyester, but it feels really soft and breathable, no sticky back after hours of sitting. I was worried it would trap heat, but it stayed cool even during long calls. The color itself is a deep Merlot that looks way more premium than the usual black mesh you see everywhere. I mean, who doesn't love a good, rich color to add some personality to their workspace, right? The moment I unwrapped the chair and saw the fabric up close, I knew I was going to love it. It's got this subtle texture that catches the light just right, and it really helps the chair stand out in a room full of bland, cookie-cutter furniture. The ergonomics are where this chair really shines. The seat depth adjusts easily, so I can slide it forward or back depending on how I'm sitting. The back moves with me too, no stiff mesh digging into my shoulders. I've got a bad habit of slouching, but the way the gesture follows my natural posture makes it almost impossible to sit poorly without noticing. My lower back has felt way better after full days at the desk. I used to get this nagging ache right above my hips, but since switching to the gesture, it's pretty much disappeared. I think it's because the chair is actually encouraging me to sit up straight, rather than slumping forward like I used to. I also love the hard floor casters. My last chair had those cheap plastic ones that got stuck on every little bump, but these roll smoothly across hardwood and tile. No more scraping sounds or having to lift the chair every time I want to move. The polished aluminum base looks sleek and matches the black frame nicely, so it doesn't look out of place in a modern setup. One thing I was a bit worried about was the noise level. Some chairs can be pretty loud when you're rolling around or adjusting the height, but the gesture is surprisingly quiet. I think it's because of the high-quality casters and the solid construction of the base. Durability-wise, Steelcase backs this with a 12-year warranty, which is unheard of for most office chairs. I know it's built for 24/7 use, so if you're running a home office or gaming all night, it's reassuring to know it's designed to last. Assembly was straightforward, everything was labeled clearly, and it only took about 45 minutes with basic tools. Not the fastest I've put together, but definitely doable. I was a bit skeptical at first, since some office chairs can be a real pain to assemble, but Steelcase seems to have thought of everything. The instructions are clear, the parts are well labeled, and the whole process is pretty intuitive. One small thing I noticed is the armrests. They're adjustable in height and width, but the padding is a bit firmer than I expected. If you like super plush arms, you might want to add a cover. Also, the chair is pretty heavy, around 60 pounds, so if you plan to move it often, it's not the lightest option out there. That being said, I think the weight is actually a testament to the chair's quality. It feels solid and substantial, like it's built to last, rather than some flimsy, lightweight thing that's going to fall apart after a few months. I've also been impressed with the overall build quality of the chair. The frame is sturdy, the mechanisms are smooth, and everything feels like it's been carefully thought out and designed with the user in mind. It's clear that Steelcase has put a lot of effort into creating a chair that's not just comfortable, but also durable and reliable. And I think that's what really sets the gesture apart from other office chairs on the market. It's not just a piece of furniture, it's an investment in your health and productivity. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, isn't Steelcase a bit on the pricey side? And yeah, the gesture isn't cheap. But I think it's worth every penny. I mean, think about it, you spend a third of your life sitting at a desk, right? Overall, this chair delivers on comfort and build quality. If you spend long hours at your desk and want something that actually supports your posture without breaking the bank, it's worth considering. I think the Steelcase gesture is a great option for anyone looking to upgrade their workspace, whether you're a remote worker, a gamer, or just someone who spends a lot of time at a desk. The link is below if you want to check it out further. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.